Okay, so we are in out of classroom week 10, and we're going to go ahead and knock out Monday. A music store is having a clearance sale. Our items are discounted by 10%. What is the sale price of a radio that regularly costs $38? So I'm just going to take the 38. I can do it, set it up as a proportion, but I know I'm just trying to take off 10%. So I'm going to multiply by the decimal form of 10%, which is 0.10. Which, when I multiply those together, is going to give me a value of 3.80. This is the amount of the discount. I need to take that from the original to get the final amount. So I'm going to take $38 and I'm going to subtract 380. And when I do that, of course, I'm going to have to borrow across. It's going to give me a value of $34.20. All right, moving on to number 2. The cost of a taxi ride is $3 plus 60 cents for each mile traveled. Ms. Johnson was charged $15.60 for a taxi ride. How many miles was Ms. Johnson's taxi ride? So the first thing we need to do is create an equation to solve this. So we're going to be charged Ms. Johnson's going to be charged $3. That's a flat fee. There is no variable needed there because nothing is going to change with that. Plus, she's going to be charged 60 cents per mile, and that entire amount is going to equal $15.60. We've now set up a two-step equation. The first thing I need to do is I need to subtract by 3 on both sides. I'm saving the 0.6 m for last. These cancel out. It gives me a value of 0.6 m is equal to 12.6. And I'm going to divide both sides by 0.60 to give me my final value. And again, you notice I have removed the part about the calculator off. You can use a calculator on the homework. The answer is she traveled 21 miles. Okay. Looking at problem number 3. Lauren deposited $200 in the account. The account placed a simple interest rate of 6%. How much money will be in Lauren's account at the end of the 7 years? I remember my formula of I equals PRT. For principal, rate, and time. So interest principal is $200. The rate is 6%, but I've got to use that in decimal form. And then my time is 7 years. Good, it's in years. I don't need to do anything with that. All I'm going to do is multiply those 3 values together, which is 200 times 0.06 times 7, which gives me a value of $84. That's the amount of interest. It's asking me for how much is going to be in her amount, so I'm looking for the total amount, so I need to take the 200 and add 84, which will give me a value of $284 total. Okay, last problem, it looks like a percent change. I remember that formula is difference over original equals percent over 100. Okay, so the first thing I need to do is find the difference. So it increased from 62 to 78. So I need to find the difference between 78 and 62, which is 16. So they have 16 more people in the math club. Okay, that's going to go over the original value. Over 62 equals x over 100. Cross multiply, 62x is equal to 1,600. Divide both sides by 62. And again, I figured this might give me a decimal, and it did. It is 25.81% increase.